All right, so we were talking about how we figured out who the culprit was in the destroying the ozone, and we'd said it was chlorofluorocarbons, and we'd said that in like 1978, the U.S. Passed laws to ban chlorofluorocarbons. I think it was 1990, we had this Montreal Protocol, and that was this worldwide treaty to eliminate chlorofluorocarbons. And so what does that mean? It basically means that the target year for ozone hole recovery is still a really long time away. 2070 is what we're looking at. Okay, now, why are we so concerned about that? We're concerned about it because it can cause cancer, right? So UV is dangerous. It can cause cancer. It can cause mutations. It's not just us. So if we talk about the South Pole, is where we have the ozone hole. So we have those southern continents like Australia or Chile. What they find is that now that we've had this ozone hole, they're producing less food. Their crops are being damaged by the increased ultraviolet radiation. So what can you do to protect yourself? Why, wear sunscreen, of course. Obviously, that is the answer. So what the heck is sunscreen and how does it work? I remember as a kid, especially I grew up at the beach a lot, and so the lifeguards, the people that were out in the sun for hours and hours at a time, they'd have like a white nose. And the reason for that is this thing is pretty prominent. I got a big one. But anyway, they would put this stuff on their nose called nose coat because it was one of the places where you would get a lot of sun exposure. And it was a mineral-based sunscreen with zinc oxide. Now, they didn't put it all over themselves because they'd look pretty ridiculous, right? So because it's white, it's like wearing cold cream all over your whole body, but it does a really good job. What it is you have particles of zinc oxide that literally are blocking the ultraviolet radiation. But now you and I, nowadays they've got these products that you can spray on, and it's clear and it protects you from the sun. And these clear ones are a nanoparticle-based sunscreen. Now, what did we say in the last chapter about really tiny particles, micron-sized particles? That's the size particles we're talking about. We said with the particulate matter 2.5, it's so small it can enter into your circulatory system and cause heart problems. The jury is still out about whether this stuff is safe. It can pass through your skin. That's the idea, is that it can pass through your skin and do big damage. So who knows? We're going to do a lab. I know I keep talking about lab, but this is one that you actually do have in your kit. Next week, after you've had a chance to see these videos, we're going to do a lab where you're going to be testing different sunscreens. And now when you think about sunscreens, there is a group of 3 letters that I'm sure you've heard of. SPF, I think it is, isn't that it? Yeah, SPF ratings. And this is referring to the length of time that the sunscreen will protect your skin from burning. And this assumes, and it's I'm sure an erroneous assumption. It is, I mean, I don't think anyone ever puts this much on their skin, is what I'm trying to say. It assumes a 1 ounce application over a small part of your skin. Let me look that up real quick. I need to look up this SPF stuff. Because I remember it's a really high amount that you're putting on. Yeah, so it says it assumes a 1 ounce application to your entire body. Now, in reality, they know that people put far less than that on. So anyway, so if it says SPF 30, it protects you from burning for 30 minutes. If it's SPF 50, 50 minutes, and so on. So that is what that means. Is there anything else we need to say about this chapter? I think that will do it for this chapter. Okay, see you on the other side.